Yeah, that's right. I'm watching a movie right now. It's a final semester segment. So I'm watching a very famous movie entitled The Pursuit of Happiness. This is taken a true story. How it goes? Let's join.
Well, guys, this is what I do during my relaxing days watching movies. In between lecturers, lot of assignments, but still relax while watching. From watching this movie, what do I get? Watch the following video review.
For the setting of the movie has been explained and shown at the beginning of this movie, starting for the place it was in San Francisco, California for the time in 1981. After watching this movie, there are some figures that I know. The first is Chris Gardner. He's the character of hard worker, a good father, a man who is loving and persistent. Next, his wife, Linda Gardner. A selfish wife, not strong and against the situation and unfaithful. And his son, Christopher Gardner, a child who is obedient, brave, love his parent, innocent. Alan Fracas, I don't like him because he underestimates other people. Next, Mr. Chu, I don't like the caretaker of this daycare because she can accept opinions or suggestions from other people. The last, Wayne. Moreover, this is a friend who doesn't keep his promise. In my opinion, the best character and what I like is the main character, Chris Gardner. Why? Because he's a tireless hard worker as well as a good father and husband. He always works hard to provide for the family he loves so much. That's why I choose him. For the character I dislike the most, there are actually a few names like the ones I already have. Explain that there was Mr. Chu and Alan Fracas, but what I didn't like the most was her wife or mother's character, Linda Gardner. The reason was because she had the heart to leave her family because her family lacked economic income. Really bad, isn't it? At the beginning of the movie, it tells the life of Chris Gardner family, who is struggling with the family's economy. There are always overshadowed by apartment rental payments, taxes, and even vehicles ticket. Things got even worse when his wife Linda chose to leave them. Chris went here and there, moving from one hospital to another to our a bone scanner, which made him money, and finally he met Jay Twistle, a company owner at Denver, who eventually made him an intern at the company. In the middle of the movie, after the conflict, Chris Gardner's wife was less busy with his profession as an intern. However, even though Chu had become an intern, that doesn't mean the problem is gone. Instead, another mistake happened to him. Chris and his son were kicked out of their apartment because they couldn't pay the rent that was in arrears a few months ago. They went to a motel where the rent was cheaper than their apartment. But not long ago, he was again expelled for the same reason before. This is where the peak is, where he has no money and chooses to sleep anywhere, such as a toilet, a train station, a church shelter to a homeless shelter. Besides that, he remains an intern. This so sad. What? The end? Okay, then at the end of the movie, it ends with a happy ending storyline. Thanks to hard work and the giving up, Chris Gardner was finally accepted at Dean Wither's company and became a permanent employee. The scanners have all been sold, and finally Chris and his son have a decent life after various misfortunes befell them. While watching this movie from beginning to end, I can feel the movie that I like the most is the part where Chris continues to struggle with the misfortunes befall him, keeps surviving, and for the sake of his son, and of course, sir, where he is finally accepted as a permanent employee at the company, and finally he hugs his son with proud and happy. Yay! The part I don't like the most is continues with the character that I don't like too. Yes, I think the part where his wife left them, I really hate that. And there is a part where Chris is despised by people in his office, but still his wife I hate the most. When it comes to what lesson are learned after watching this movie, of course there are many lessons. For example, we have to fight for what we have to get in this life. We have to be strong and run bravely and living the harsh world. Life is journey and learning for us. Okay, for everyone, after watching this movie, what I think about who I should recommend to watch this movie is the first, my close friend, and if later I become a teacher, I will recommend this movie to students or people who I think should watch this movie about life. Thank you.